What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades, and here we are with another recap of my day and what I traded and what I profited on and how you could do the same for yourself. So what did I trade today? I traded Roku, right? So today I'm not going to get any comments like all you trade is Tesla. So thankfully I didn't trade Tesla today for this video, but I mean I did, but that's not the highlight of today's video. So we did trade Tesla, one contract. Actually, I was trying to get filled for 10, and it just didn't happen. It didn't get filled, so I ended up selling it. It was actually to the downside today too. So what happened with Roku today? So let me show you my Roku chart and show you what I did today. So I can show you this side, which is the older side. So now I'm going to go on the 4-hour chart. I'll turn times and sales so you guys get a bigger picture. So here we are, right? What do you notice from this chart alone, right? Right off the bat. Forget about my lines. Just focus on the chart itself, right? So what you're going to notice is it starts peaking at this certain point multiple times, right? So how many times did it peak, right? So notice right here, you peaked right here at 133, 134-ish. It peaked over here, it ended up peaking over here, and it ended up, consolidating around this area again for the last 5 days. So let me show you the last 5 days so you guys get the picture, right? So now look at the last 3 days, actually. Let's do that. And notice where it keeps stopping, right? At 135, 134 area. Right, so the 135 area was actually some real resistance, right? So you saw it on the big chart, right? This area right here, the 135 area, and you saw it on the last 5 days. So what does that, what does that point out? So what you want to do when you're charting and looking at stocks for supports and resistance, you want to start on the bigger picture, right? Well, whether that's the 1 year, back when we crashed in March, you had to go as far as 3 years, but 1 year, 1 year, 4 hour, and then I like going to the 5 minute, and then I like going to the 1 minute. So that's my preference. I like the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 5 minute, and then the 1 minute. There we go. So yeah, so the 1 hour is the 20 days here. So you can see the same thing. Even not even the last 5 days. Look at this date, June 22nd. Right? June 22nd peaked at 135. So that's pretty interesting, right? So you focus on things, you notice that thing, and let the trade come to you. So that's why I say don't look for trades, don't try to chase anything. You let the trades come to you. So today, I took advantage of that. I saw it breaking 135 for the first time. I said, all right, this is going to be it today. Took the position, and I made 3,400, right? So this morning, I usually don't trade right off the bat, right? It has to be a really serious a really serious, trade setup that I feel extremely confident in, right? And today was one of those days, right? So I like to wait 5 minutes. There's a few reasons why I like to wait in the morning before entering a trade. One, obviously being, you want to see where the market's at. You want to see what the market's doing. Let the market pick a direction before entering too early, because you could get quick U-turns in the morning, right? You ever see in the morning where, actually I probably have an example. Let me get you to 1 minute. No, that's not really a good example. Whatever. Alright, so what I want to explain is Roku, why I don't like trading right off the bat in the morning. You get these fake pops or these fake drops, and you're like, oh, this is about to drop, let me get in and follow that direction. But a minute later, 30 seconds later, 2 minutes later, you see a quick, nice little U-turn, very quick U-turns in the morning, because the market hasn't settled yet and it hasn't picked its right direction, right? So that's why I don't like entering the first 5 minutes. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is contract prices don't settle, don't adjust quickly in the morning. So it takes a few minutes. It might take up to 10 minutes for the contracts to start moving correctly. In the morning, contracts move very quickly, especially when you get moves overnight and quick moves in the morning. The contracts move very viciously, very quick. So if you get in and this doesn't continue to move to the upside, and you get in and it ends up making a U-turn, you're going to lose a pretty big percentage as far as contracts, depending on what contracts you're buying, same weeks, next weeks, some people buy a month later. So I'm just explaining the two reasons why I don't like getting right in the morning, right? So today was one of those days where I was like, all right, let me get in, right? So I went in, and me not liking entering early, I made sure to have appropriate size. So I went in with a lighter position. I understood my risk, knowing my rules, and at the morning it broke 136 right off the bat. I got in, it pushed up. I could have held a little bit longer. Obviously you see this candle, but I ended up selling around this area right here. So the first minute or two of the day I made this play here, 3,400. I could have ended up buying again here, but I was like, yo, I like when I make a trade in the morning and I make a nice sufficient amount. I like protecting my profits for the day, and you should obviously do the same. Or you can size down for the rest of the day. I just decided to call it a day for Roku. So I usually talk about my trades, but let me tell you what I think is going to happen next. So this is my personal opinion. So if you look at the 4-hour chart, there's a gap on Roku right here, right? If you look at this, the 154 area, there's room up here to 160 that this gap never got filled, right? So this gap needs to get filled, one way or another. You had a fake wick here. This was, I believe, earnings, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. Yeah, I think I remember this day too. This wick looks, very fake, but regardless, this didn't fill the full gap, right? Now, if you look at the 1 year, you'll see it a lot better, and you can see that that wick was nothing serious. So now you look at the gap on the 1 year, you see that this has room from 153 up to 159. So tomorrow is Friday, right? I'm looking at futures, it's dipping a little bit, so we might not get this trade. Roku doesn't really follow the market at all, much. So obviously, sometimes you're going to get occasions where everything has to sell off with the market, or everything comes up when you get big jumps or big drops. But Roku, for the most part, doesn't really follow the market. So what I'm going to be focusing on is, one, I'm going to be looking at the 150 break. That's obvious resistance, we know that. The second thing is I'm going to look for this possible breakout and gap fill tomorrow. So I'm going to be looking for the gap fill tomorrow and seeing if I can get a nice slide, a nice ride up to that 160 mark for the full target. Today we got a nice ride today, so I know it's overextended. What Roku likes to do, right? They trap you up here, and it likes to dip in the morning and then come right back up, right? So I didn't swing, but for tomorrow, there is a chance they don't even dip this in the morning because it's finally broken out that range it's been stuck in for a very long time. If anything, this hasn't been above these levels since, we can go as far back as February 14th, right before earnings. Yeah, so this hasn't, it's new levels, so, people are going to be chasing this tomorrow for a fact, unless the market gets ugly or whatever the case may be. So I'll be looking for the 150 tomorrow. That's what I'm looking at. I'm teaching you guys what I'm looking at so you guys can do the same. And then I'm looking for the ride up to 160. Because gaps need to be filled. If you guys don't know what gaps are, you guys should search it up. There's different types of gaps in the market. And gaps end up getting filled one way or another. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It doesn't have to be, obviously it doesn't have to be tomorrow because this gap hasn't been filled since December 2nd of 2019. So gaps end up getting filled in the long run, right? As it could take a year, sometimes it takes a month. Gaps get filled. I'm gonna actually make a video. I should make a video on gaps. So my next video will be on gaps and what gaps are in the market. Right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and understand why I got into Roku and why you could, how you can make these trades on your own. So if you look at the 5-day, we talked about that resistance level that I noticed and it couldn't get above, and today we finally got above. So that is my day trade for today, and that's how I made almost $3,600. If you guys enjoyed that video, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what other videos you want me to make. I can make so many different videos, so just let me know down below, and I'll see you guys. Peace.